Hey guys, and welcome to cyberzypher. So it has been 1 month since I posted my last video, and behind me you can see this wonderful piece of creation. So this is nothing but my custom built PC, and today in this video we're gonna see about this PC only. And also this is my laptop, and this is almost 11 years old. So uh, since it is very old, I had an idea to upgrade to a new system. And then instead of upgrading to a new laptop, I chose a desktop because laptops are upgradable in a limited condition only. But desktops are totally upgradable. You can upgrade anything to a desktop. So that is the reason why I chose a desktop. Now let's see what is inside my PC one by one. So this is my PC here, and the outer cabinet. This is the outer cabinet, and this is from DeepCool. The model is DeepCool's Macube 110, and which has a nice and a matte finish minimalistic look in it. And also it has so many ports, so many usable ports here. So it has a power LED light, and it has a power button to power on the CPU. And also we do have a USB 3.0 port, which is very faster, and this is the latest USB port in the market right now. And this is the headphone jack, and you can also use it as aux jack. And also this is also an USB 3.0. So in the cabinet itself, it has two USB 3.0s pin on it. And also, the most lovable thing in this cabinet is they've decreased the most of the screws in it. They've included so many magnetic panels in it. Even this panel is also a magnetic panel. Look, it pops off and pops in right away. And also it has this mat here for the fan to filter some dust by getting into the cabinet. And you can see that there are some sediments of dust inside this. And this is also a magnetic. You can see that here we have the magnetic strip, so we can just easily stick it to the top of the cabinet like that. And then the monitor. So the monitor is from Acer. This is nothing but a 21.5-inch monitor, which is around 55 centimeters, and this is an IPS display, which is a 1080p resolution monitor. And also the clarity is amazing. It looks like 4K, and which has AMD sync compatible with this. And also this is an FHD monitor, and also this is an LCD screen. So this is perfect for me while doing heavy works, and while sitting for hours and hours. My eyes won't get ruined by this monitor rays. So the keyboard and mouse, actually this keyboard and this mouse are came with combo together. So these two brands are nothing but HP. And for these two product, there is only one USB dongle, so we need to just pop in one USB dongle to access the keyboard and mouse with them. And also this is powered by AAA batteries, so we need to just put some AAA batteries inside this keyboard and mouse to keep them powered on and good to go. And now let's have a look inside the cabinet. So let's have a look inside the cabinet. So we can just easily pop it off like that. And now inside the CPU. So here you can see that it is glowing like something else. So it's nothing but the RGB fan. So I installed this RGB fan because I love RGB, but since my budget is so tight, I chose only two RGB fans extra in this setup. So this fan came with the cabinet itself, so I used it. And also I brought three RGB fans, but since I have the insufficient ports, so I just installed two RGB fans in it. And now the processor. So the processor that I chose is nothing but Intel's Core i7 9th gen. So this is a locked processor, so I cannot do much overclocking with this. So I can do only a minimal overclocking with this, but that is enough for me because I'm not going to play any games or something, so I don't need an unlocked processor. And you may also ask me, why don't you choose an AMD processor? The reason why I didn't choose AMD processors is because uh, I heard that the processor will get overheated when we give it some heavy task. So that is the reason why I didn't choose. And also the setup does cost more than comparing to Intel. Well, the Intel processor is more costlier than comparing to AMD, but the setup will just go straight away to anything else. So that is the reason why I didn't choose AMD processor. And then the motherboard. So the motherboard is MSI's H310M M.2. So this is a Pro Series motherboard. So this is costing around 4,000 rupees, and I'll display the dollars amount of that in the display if possible. So the good thing about this motherboard is that it supports Intel's H310 chipset, and also it also compatible with Intel's 8th and 9th gen processor. So in case of upgrading in the future, I need to choose a new motherboard, because this motherboard is not compatible with the future technology, so I need to upgrade the motherboard also. And then the RAM. So here you can see a big stick of RAM. So this is nothing but Corsair's Vengence LPX. So this is nothing but Corsair's Vengence LPX. So this is nothing but DDR4 16 gigs of RAM. So this is amazing because this is for games, but I'm not going to play any games, but this is perfect for me. And this is in a single stick. So my motherboard has two RAM slots. So why I chose single stick is in case of upgrading in the future, I need to just upgrade it easily. So I need a single stick, so one slot will be empty, so I can easily upgrade in the future. And then the storage. So the storage I chose is for the primary drive. Since my motherboard comes with M.2 slot, NVMe SSD slot, so I chose this Crucial's M.2 NVMe slot. So this is a 1 TB SSD. So this is very faster. You can easily see that. So comparing to HDD or any other SSDs, this NVMe M.2 SSD will be more faster. And also for the secondary and the storage options, I just used an additional HDD. So let me take that. So here you can see this hard disk. So this is nothing but my laptop's hard disk. I just took it from my laptop, and then I replaced my laptop's hard disk with another laptop's hard disk, which is nothing but my mom's old laptop. And now this is also 1 TB, so I have 2 TBs inside my setup, and this hard disk is for storing my personal files and stuff, and this is for the softwares. This SSD is for the softwares and OS and etc, and this is for storing my personal photos and videos and etc. So let's put it back on. And also one of the most great thing why I love this cabinet is because it gives a separate rack for the power supply and also for the hard disk here. So I cannot show you the power supply, but I will show you the package of the power supply, because I cannot just open it to access the power supply. I need to open the other side panel, and that panel has screws in it, so I cannot just open it right away. So here you can see that. Here you can see the power supply. So this is the power supply. I chose Gigabyte's 450 P450B, which is nothing but 80 plus bronze certified power supply, and which is great. And this is also 450 watts power supply, which is okay for me, and for this configuration this is more than enough. So I chose this power supply, and also this cost very less comparing to any other SMPS in online. So, and the graphics card. So the graphics card that I chose is NVIDIA's GT710, which is also from MSI. So this is nothing but an entry level graphics card. So this is not a powerful GPU. And the reason why I chose this GPU is because it is a low profile GPU, so it does not occupies more space in the cabinet. So it has only it just occupies a small amount of space, and also it has a heat sink on it. So the reason why I chose this GPU is because I'm not going to do any gaming stuff or something. So this GPU is more than enough for me. Even the integrated graphics, which comes with the Intel's Core i7, is enough for me. But the reason why I chose a dedicated GPU is because I do editing with this PC here. So while exporting my videos on Wondershare Filmora or even Adobe Premiere Pro, I need a dedicated GPU, so it works faster and it works lag free, and that is the reason why I chose this graphics card. And again, I have a future plan to upgrade this PC in the future, in coming years. So I built this PC in an idea of upgrading, so it has so many features we can upgrade. And also the next is I chose a Wi-Fi card in this. So I chose a Wi-Fi card and I installed it in the PC. Here you can see the antenna of the Wi-Fi card here. So why I chose a Wi-Fi card, why don't any other YouTubers don't choose Wi-Fi card, is because they will use their Ethernet cable to use internet on their PCs. But why I chose a Wi-Fi card is because in my house the Wi-Fi router is in my living room, but the PC is in my bedroom. So that is why I cannot just bring up a big wire of Ethernet onto my PC. So I chose this Wi-Fi card. So the Wi-Fi card that I chose is TP-Link's AC1200. This supports 5G, so that is also one of the reasons why I chose. And now the modern computers only support 5G, not the older computers. So I want my computer to be more upgradable and more powerful. So that is the reason why I chose this 5G supported Wi-Fi card here. And that is the full PC setup here. And also the fan, about the RGB fan, here's the fan. Here's the fans package. So the fans brand is nothing but Chiptronics. So this is costing around 200 rupees. So yeah, this works without controller. And also you may ask me, why don't you choose any other controller for the RGB fans in it? Well, it is because my budget is so tight, so I cannot afford a controller for the RGB fans which is installed in the PC there. So that is my full PC setup, and then the main thing is the software. So the software, I mean the OS. So what is the OS that my PC is running is nothing but Windows 10. So the latest version of Windows 10, you can see that this is also a genuine version of Windows. I just activated this Windows with my laptop. My laptop is the sacrifice for this PC. So I activated the Windows in this PC by using the activation key which I used in this laptop. So right now you may ask, what is the OS that the laptop is running right now? So now my laptop is running Linux. So because I cannot afford a new activation key for Windows, it cost 14,000 rupees. So I cannot just buy a new license key for this old laptop, because I'm not going to use it as much, because I'm going to use my laptop for minimal purpose. Like I'm going to use my laptop for minimal purpose, like attending online classes and stuff, and also for browsing and chatting with my friends on WhatsApp. So that is the purpose of this laptop here. Before this PC came, I was using this laptop for my primary workstation for cyberzypher and me was this laptop, because I used to shoot, edit, upload and react to your comments. Even I used to do everything with this laptop, because I don't have any other system in my home. But now I have this PC, so I can use this PC for my editing and shooting, even work with Linux with this PC, and then do all my primary works, to do all my daily use works like attending online classes and stuff with this laptop. So that is it for today, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, enjoyed my PC. So if you like this video, please don't forget to give a thumbs up, and also comment down below whether you love this video or not, and also subscribe to my channel and share this video to your friends. And that's it, guys, and bye.